Yo, what is up, midichlorians and kennyflorians? Today we're going to combine this guy, Shattered Glass Grimlock, with these dudes, Fasttrack and Brunt. Yay, finally got it right. You don't know how many takes I had to do on that. And it was only recently that somebody told me that, yeah, he's supposed to be colored like Triptychon. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm looking at Triptychon right now and I'm tripping. I'm like, of course, what? I'm tripping. Huh? And I was like, why didn't I notice it before? But I can totally see it. And if you're wondering why I started the intro like that, midichlorians and kennyflorians, Kenny Florian is an ex-UFC fighter in the lightweight division. I think he's a commentator now for maybe PFL, and it just rhymed with midichlorians because I've been watching a lot of Star Wars stuff. I've been watching what is it, Ahsoka. I finished Ahsoka. It was alright, dude. It was too heavy on the drama for me. But I've been watching Andor, and dude, Andor's pretty fire, dude. Anyway, so this dude, I am going to combine him, and this is actually the backstory behind this, and I'm going to walk you, I'm going to start putting some of this stuff together, and I'll assume that you know some stuff about this character, and so what is it, like, I won't like go over each and individual piece, maybe I will. This is the fast track leg, and this is the Brunt arm. One piece I put together so that it can guide me as I build this. The backstory behind this guy, how do I do this? The backstory behind this guy is we started doing this on one of the live streams. As you can see, that fit is pretty loose. So I'm going to get this tiny little piece of paper. Just add a wee bit on the side. So I'm not trying to use the entire piece of paper. And then there we go. Let me just camera actually. There we go. We have two arms. But yeah, when I was experimenting with live streams, this was one that we kind of put together. And that was probably the V1 version. And then I created a V2 version after that. And this is going to be V3 because I made some tweaks to this. And by the way, if you're wondering why his hands are in this kind of like guitar mode, I don't know if I mentioned at the start of the video, he's going to be holding the weapon with both of his hands. Yeah, he's going to have a really, really cool blaster. And this is how he's going to be arranged. So I just kind of kept it that way. Okay. Why don't we build this blaster right now? But yeah, this is really cool, dude. All the colors pair up so perfectly. We have the bottom of Brunt's thighs, and you want to arrange it like this. Dude, I have to like consciously, when I say Grimlock, I have to consciously tell myself Grimlock, Grimlock, because I want to say Grimrock, Grimrock. Seriously, dude, Asian tongue's getting me, dude. So we have, what is it? The thighs over here. And then we have the Brunt piece. Normally it would be oriented the other way, but we are orienting it the opposite way. Okay. And if you notice that this peg is facing upward. And so what we're going to do from there, I've kept some of these things connected so I don't forget. This is the Brunt Pew Pew. I've configured it like so, and then we're going to be plugging it right there. Look at that perfect spacing. That's the sound that I make when everything fits perfectly. You see that? Perfectly spaced, right? And then from there, so this is the fast track torso. We've spun the head around, and this is the belly flap, you know, that he has on the inside, and you can open it up. We've opened up that belly flap, and he also has a little belly peg. And then from there, we plugged in the little spear. And then let's see how I did this. Okay, that little peg is going to plug into here. And see that? That's gonna sit inside right there. Weird, huh? Weird how that just like kind of worked like that. That's the sound that I make when like you're pushing something into like a let's say you have, it's the sound that Jello makes. You know when you're taking Jello out of a container, it'll make like, and that's the sound of air escaping out of the sides. So that's the noise that I make. And my brothers and I, it's a part of our family like sound effects. In my family, we got a lot of sound effects. Like if I were to just walk by and I were to make that noise to my brothers, they would know that something like fit in like perfectly. So the blaster I plugged into the underside of Fast Track. It's going to be off center, but it doesn't matter, dude. So that's it. So that's it for the blaster. Oh, sorry for that squeak. My bad. I'll try to not do that. Hands are going to hold this part and this part. So we fit that into one of the fists. Then we bring that up. And then we fit that into the other. Oops. Dude, I got the G2 yellow Grimlock recently. I think somebody bought it from Ross. You know, they've been on El Cheapo sale. and then they overcharged me on eBay for it. I mean, they're just trying to make some money. But still, it was way cheaper than buying it retail, and there's certainly some mold degradation to it. Like, because I have 3 versions of the Grimlocks now. I have this version, I have the standard version, and now I have that other one. Yeah, there's some mold degradation, and the yellow makes it look cheap, dude. But still, I've done something pretty interesting with it, and I'm going to share that on the channel pretty soon. So we can see that he has his blaster there. I think he looks dope, dude. And yeah, you can raise the arms higher if you want. You can do whatever you want, but dude, that looks tight, super imposing. Now we're going to create the backpack. As you can see, I've kind of like I've laid it out in the way that it connects actually, and that's actually been I say actually a lot apparently, been very, very helpful in terms of me recreating this. So we have the Fasttrack lower half of the body with its legs splayed out. Oh, by the way, dude, I forgot to say hi to you guys. Yeah, in my zeal and zest for bringing this tutorial, forgot simple pleasantries and forgot to greet you all this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. I know I'm not supposed to cite time in videos, so the videos appear timeless, but it is Wednesday right now when I'm recording this, and it's about 6:30 in the morning. But yeah, I just wanted to say good morning to everyone, or good evening, or whenever this finds you in space-time, and I sincerely hope that things are going well for you, and if they are not, I really, really do hope that they are on an upward trajectory of change, whether through circumstance or through your own hands, yeah? So you saw what I did, right? I plugged in that Brunt torso into the Fasttrack torso, Brunt's legs, and we're keeping the peg like this because it's going to slot into the back of Grimlock. So we have the Fasttrack, the back part, right? You know what's funny? Like if you try to plug this into, like it's a tiny bit loose. This one too, tiny bit loose. But if you actually put them on the what's supposed to be the appropriate side, they actually fit in much better. Okay, this one didn't, but the other one did. Let me see. Let me get ye old tiny piece of paper, and I want to use as little. I want to use as little paper as possible because I'm not trying to stretch out the hole. I'm just trying to just give it just that little bit of extra, so you can see just I have a tiny bit in there. And then, yeah, dude, that makes it super duper tight. Not trying to hurt any of the ports. And then we get this, and we're just going to plug that into here, my dear. And I will not steer you astray today, nor any other day. All right. Yeah, it's kind of coming together. Before we put those on, sorry about that squeak. We made these earlier, right? Now we're going to attach them to the shoulders. Nice, solid, tight fit. Again, nice fit. Look at that. Now he has these like extra arms hanging down the side. Like if he's blasting, like these can kind of like hold a sandwich and stuff. Yeah. And then we get this. And then, oh, hold up. Dude, he's so tall. That bit, you know, I feel like if the video was higher, I could probably record more, but get in a better shot. But I don't know, like this feels more like eye level, you know what I mean? That port, that peg, we get everything in there. Sorry about that squeak meek. And there you go, my dear. Lovely, isn't he? Rovery. He's nice, huh? Dude, he's beautiful, dude. Beautiful. So much presence. Even the way he's just kind of holding his blaster, that just looks so magnificent and like gallant. Like he's like some type of Shocktrooper or something. Back cleans up pretty nice. This is not too hateful in my opinion up at the top. Yeah, he's pretty cool. And if you stuck around for this entire video, this 10 minutes, let me reward you by showing you the other Grimlock. Give me 1 second. All right, I'll keep this guy here so he can entertain you. Ask him to tell you one of his jokes. He's really, really funny. 1 second. No, don't tell him that one. No, the one about the puppet. Yeah, tell them one about the puppet. No, you can't tell them that one. That one's gross. The other puppet, well, never mind. I'm back. So this guy has some weird stories. I thought he was going to crack you up with one of his limericks and great jokes, but okay. Here we have the G2 Grimlock, and this is also a slight remix of an older build that I did, but you can see that he's wearing one Shocktrooper armor, as apparent by this. And also look at the blaster over here. That's tight, dude. Look at that. The double blaster sandwiching his hand. And then we have, if he doesn't want to go axe mode, he has like a bullwhip over here. And I think that's pretty tight, dude. You know what? Maybe I could adorn that on the back over here. I might put the axe on the back and give him the bullwhip so that we can accentuate the Shocktrooper more. And look at this on the shoulder. Yo! Oh my god! But yeah, pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. But by the time I show this off, I may have already previewed this in the community tab. So much for a reward for sticking around, right? But nonetheless, maybe you didn't see it in the community tab. Yeah. All right, friends. I appreciate you all watching and joining me today. Let us catch up. Haha. Trying to think of another homonym. Can't think of one. Let us catch up. Yeah, I don't know. Some other time. Okay. Peace. Bye.